to Python programming tutorial. Today we'll be covering the following topics: self-parameter, init function, and then object methods. So let's begin with self-parameter and init function. We'll be understanding self-parameter, init function, and object methods together in a combined function. First, let's go through the definitions of all the three. So the first one is self-parameter. It is a reference to the current instance of the class. Instance is an object that is created of the class that is known as the instance. So the self-parameter is a reference and is used to access the variables that belong to the class. It is not necessary to name your self-parameter as self, but it can be anything until and unless you put it in the beginning. That is, it becomes the first parameter of any function in the class. Init function is used to assign the values to the object properties or the operations that are run when the objects are created. So object properties can be object properties can be defined as various operations that you put on object in order to enhance your program. And init function is executed when class is being initiated. So every time when we are creating a class, we will use init function in order to initiate all the objects and their properties in it. Now the third thing, object methods. The objects that we create in our class, they can also contain various methods. These methods that we are creating are the functions which belong to the object itself. Now this definition can get a little confusing, so let's understand all the three concepts that we've discussed with the help of a program. So I am creating a class by the name of students, and again here it will not take parenthesis after the name of the class, but it will take a colon. Enter, and then I create my init function. Now init function has double underscores. Init, again double underscore, and then inside this you write your first parameter, which becomes the self parameter. Then you have name, and then you have grade. This can be anything you want, whatever you are creating, that is up to you. Again colon once you're done writing your function, and then moving on to entering or here I am basically introducing my objects to my class. So here I am introducing my objects to the class. So one is name and the other is grade. And then I create another function, display students, and this is the function that I've created. And inside this I am going to print whatever student details you enter should come in a particular format. So I will write that format here. So my name should be like this, and now when I am asking it to print the name, for that I will write stu.name in it with a comma. You will separate each and everything with the help of a comma here, and there we go. Once this is done, I come out of my function, and then after assigning the objects to my class, now I will call the function that will help us print the name and the grade of the student with the help of the object. So for that I will write stu1 dot display students, whatever my name of the function is, it is to be written that way, and then press enter, and I get name as J and grade as 12. Similarly, I will print student 2, and then I get Neha grade 12. So this is how you will be creating objects, creating object methods, init function, and the self parameter.